Good evening, Bulldog fans. Welcome to McDougall Evers Gymnasium. Time for postseason basketball as the Carmi White County Bulldogs are set to host the Eldorado Eagles in the quarterfinal round of the IHSA 2A Regional Tournament. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black, Joey Wagner back at the WRUL studio. Haley Winkleman and the lovely Whitney Carter with us for those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. The pregame show is brought to you by Rice Motors. Take ricemotors.com for a test drive now and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did. The Bulldogs are BDC East champions. They are 23-7 on the air after that 39-36 win against the Fairfield Mules on the road back on Saturday. Meanwhile, Eldorado is 7-23. They finished the year 1-9 in the conference. But Travis, to say it's been a rough go of things for Eldorado, to say the least. I mean, a completely new coaching staff after the holiday tournament. They've only won one game since then, lost to North City their last game last Thursday. Some of these kids probably just ready for this to be over, but it just, you got to feel for these kids that they're still playing hard night in, night out. And we heard Kevin Wolf say on Saturday, this is nothing to lose, nothing to play for, essentially. You can't really let them start making threes and have things go their way.
Yeah, this team has nothing to lose, so that means they have everything to gain. And they're going to play with, there are no seniors. There's one senior on the roster, and the rest of them, this is not going to be their last game. Yep. They're going to have the opportunity to play free, and that's really a difficult situation if you're thinking about it for Carmi, a team that has nothing to lose but everything to gain. And Carmi has, three seniors, and they're going to want to try to make a deep playoff run, trying to reverse what happened last year and try to get a rematch with Vienna. So if you're Carmi, you got to take care of business and focus in. If you're Eldorado, then again, everything's on the line. You really have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Well,
and if one guy Carmi's got to make sure they keep in check is Jake Phelps. He scored 39 points in that loss against NCOE last week, and we saw him here when they played. Both times Carmi's played him, he hasn't got going until late in the ball game where the score is pretty much out of reach. And if Eldorado wants to stay in the ball game, he's got to get going early. He's averaging 13.5 points per game this season.
Yeah, he's a great shooter. I mean, last time Carmi played him here, he was hitting shots from the volleyball line. And if he can hit a couple of those early, get the things going, hit a couple shots, get everything flowing, energizes his teammates, and really, if this Eldorado ball club comes out hitting a couple shots early, it's gonna be a ball game.
As far as the Bulldogs, last time we saw them, it was a big win up at the Mule Barn on Saturday to win the conference championship, a back-and-forth ball game all the way to the end, and really one of the best efforts the Bulldogs have played all season long, a four-quarter ball game. And Travis, with the way that game went, it felt like the first two times they had played Fairfield, an 11-point lead at one point. The Mules got it back within one, but Carmi was able to hang on for one of the biggest wins they've had in a while.
Yeah, it felt like some serious deja vu. It's going to be the third time around where Carmi has a big lead against Fairfield, and they cut into it. And the last two times Fairfield's been able to take the W, but Carmi did a good job at not allowing, Mitchell fouling out or foul here, foul there to really affect them. They stayed confident. They stayed cool, calm, and collected. They took care of the basketball, and they got the W.
Obviously, looking on paper, this is a game that Carmi should win by a lot and point their eyes towards Wednesday, a rematch of Vienna. But talking to Kevin Wolf, he says, I don't care who we're playing. I care about what we do as a team. And Travis, no matter who you're playing, no matter if it's a team that's won 11 games in a row or a team that's lost 11 games in a row, you still want to come out and play good basketball.
Yeah, you're going to want to play hard. You're going to want to play a good, opening quarter, the two quarters here, and put yourselves in a good position to preferably have a double-digit lead, maybe able to sit some of the starters there closing in on the fourth quarter. But if you're Carmi, you got to come out early, ready to go, and score the basketball and play good hard defense like the other night.
Winner of this game will move on to the semifinals in Massac County on Wednesday against Vienna. And if you are the Bulldogs looking ahead at that game against Vienna, we know what the Eagles can do. They've got a couple of really good basketball players, one of them the all-time leading scorer at Vienna High School. And Carmi, if they can get the win tonight, they're going to have their hands full Wednesday, and if they get to Friday as well. So we're about 3 minutes away from the Stars and the opening tips. This is the final home game of the season for the Bulldogs here in the opening round of regionals. Just kind of getting fans caught up on what's happened over the past week or so. The girls had their season come to an end in the regional championship last Thursday up at Fairfield. They lost to Robinson by a final of 39-31. Congrats to Coach Wolf and the Lady Bulldogs on a fantastic season, 26-6, unbeaten in the conference champions for the first time in 15 years. So congrats to them on an outstanding season. Also, CWC wrestler Nelson Ryder in his senior campaign qualified for the state finals. He was there this past weekend up in Champaign. He went 1-2, did not place unfortunately, but did get one win there. Just the third Bulldog wrestler to win a match at the state finals, and his 41 wins this season is the most in a single season by a CWC wrestler. He also, of course, surpassed the 100 career wins plateau this season. So congrats to Nelson Ryder on an outstanding senior season here for Carmi-White County. Again, the Bulldogs 23-7 on the season, looking to punch their ticket to the semifinals against Vienna on Wednesday. So we'll step aside and get things ready for the opening tip. We'll be back in 4 minutes. This is the Rice Motors pregame show on 97.3 WRUL.
The CWC Drama Department proudly presents Junie B. Jones the Musical. This story takes place in the new and exciting world of first grade. Junie B's silly and heartwarming attitude is sure to capture your heart as she faces challenges from getting new glasses to making new friends, all documented in her top secret personal beeswax journal.
Join CWC Drama this March 15th through 17th. Friday and Saturday performances at 6:30 p.m. with the Sunday matinee at 2:30 p.m. Junie B. Jones the Musical is presented through a special arrangement with Music Theater International. All authorized performance materials are also supplied by MTI, www.mtishows.com.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Olney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, no better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance, because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family. Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes. Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Back here, McDougal Evers getting set for the opening tip between Eldorado and Carmi White County in the quarterfinal round of the IHSA 2A Regional. This is part of the Massac County Regional. Winner will move on to play Vienna Wednesday evening. Starting 5 for Eldorado, coached by Rod Wallace. There to go to number 21, Jake Phelps, a 5'10 junior. Number 23, Grayson Stafford. He's a 5'10 sophomore. Number 25, Dylan McPherson, a 6'2 senior. Number 33, Drayson Grathler, a 6'2 junior. And Ryan Cox, number 34, a 6'2 junior. So that's Phelps, Stafford, Grathler, Cox, and McPherson for the 7-23 Eldorado Eagles. As Trey Mason will introduce the starting 5 for the home Carmi White County Bulldogs.
And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Carmi White County Bulldogs. Leading off forward, 6' junior, number 20, Kane Stockton. At guard, 6'2 junior, number 2, Gavin Holloman. At forward, 6'6 junior, number 5, Mitchell Edwards. A forward, 6' senior, number 21, Trey Dixon. In guard, 6'3 senior, number 14, Landon Driscoll. Your Bulldogs are coached by Kevin Wolf, assisted by Justice.
Final home game for those two seniors, Trey Dixon, Landon Driscoll, along with Cade Stockton, Mitchell Edwards, and Gavin Holloman, the starting 5 for Carmi White County, who clinched a conference championship, an outright conference championship, with that win over Fairfield back on Saturday. And looking to move on in this regional tournament. You know, records here, records there, Travis, but when you get to the postseason, records go out the window.
Yeah, it's 0-0 right now.
So the Bulldog cheerleaders go through their routine for the final time here at home. Not a bad crowd for both sides. And we'll get ready to rock and roll. No Andrew Murray tonight for Eldorado. No Olin Oglesby, both dealing with injuries. So a team that's already short-handed, a little more short-handed here for this regional quarterfinal. It'll be Driscoll jumping up at midcourt against Grayson Stafford. And we are underway, and Driscoll wins the tip, and the Bulldogs have the basketball as we start the contest. Trey Dixon brings the ball into the front court. On the near side to Holloman, Eldorado comes out in a man-to-man. Holloman dribbling, picks it up, looks opposite, goes on the far side to Driscoll. Jabbing a dribble here from Driscoll down the near top to Holloman. He'll fire away from 3. It's no good. Rebounded by McPherson. You know, one thing Carmi can't do, Travis, is settle for outside shots, which they struggle with so far the second half of the season.
They've done a better job in the last couple of games of getting the ball inside, getting the ball, you know, paint touches, and then working its way out to the perimeter.
Here's Phelps trying to get inside, leaves it down in the far corner off for Cox, but he's going to be called for a travel. So both teams empty on their first possessions. We're scoreless, 7:17 to play here in the first quarter. In this regional quarterfinal. And this is Bulldog basketball on 97.3 WRUL, Carmi, Illinois, and also online worldwide at WRUL.com. Also being viewed on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. Appreciate you tuning in as Landon Driscoll gets inside and he draws a foul. Going to be a couple of free throws coming up for Driscoll. That one's going to go against Dylan McPherson.
Foul number 25, Dylan McPherson to shoot number 14. Landon
Driscoll will shoot a pair of Expressway Forward free throws. Landon shooting 78% from the charity stripe this season. Got the first. Carmi in that win on Saturday hit a lot of free throws down the stretch to help win that game. You know, when you get to these postseason games, Travis, hitting free throws that can extend leads to 2-possession leads, 3-possession leads can make differences.
Yep, a very crucial part of the game is hitting your late game free throws.
Driscoll goes 2 for 2 on his Expressway Forward free throws. 2-0 Carmi. We've played a little over a minute here in the first quarter. Cox gets it off to Graffler between the circles. He'll dribble to his left, leaves it in the far side for McPherson. Back to Graffler. He'll dribble left. The drive against Stockton, cut off there. Now picked it back up, gets it off to Jake Phelps on the left top. Phelps dribbling near side, pulls up. That's a three-point shot. It's off the mark and rebounded by Landon Driscoll. Phelps this season shooting 36% from beyond the arc. Driscoll near side off to Holloman. Holloman now on the right top. Edwards catch and shoot three on the way. It's good for Mitchell Edwards. A first bank three. 5-0 Carmi. 6:10 left to play here in the first quarter. Phelps goes near top to Graffler. Guarded there by Trey Dixon. Dribbles to his left. Picks it up at the free throw line. Now looking, gets it off to McPherson, who picks up his dribble now. McPherson looking, still looking, nearly a 5-second call, gets it off to Phelps near midcourt. McPherson left top, off to Graffler, top of the key. He'll fire away from downtown. It's no good. Rebound tipped into the hands now of Mitchell Edwards, who jogs it into the front court. 5:37 to go here in the first quarter. 5-0 Carmi White County. Driscoll pulls it out near midcourt and gets it off in the hands of Gavin Holloman now. Over on the right side, Driscoll. Driscoll, top of the circle, Stockton with it. Down the near top, it's Holloman. Top of the key, Edwards catch and shoot three. In and out, long rebound is controlled by Trey Dixon. And a second chance here for Carmi. Driscoll goes down low to Edwards, and they're going to get an offensive foul. That was Cox who stepped over. Edwards put the shoulder down, and he's calling for an offensive foul.
Anytime you see somebody with their feet set like that and end up getting knocked off their feet, most of the time they're going to blow it.
5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 5-0 Carmi White County. Cox down in the post. They go to Graffler. Graffler back out up top to Cox. He goes left side to Phelps. Phelps dribbling to his right, pulls up. His shot rejected by Driscoll and rebounded by Holloman. Bulldogs bring it into the front court, and a foul going to be called against Phelps near midcourt. Well, both offenses trying to find their groove here in the first quarter. As there is zero energy in this building right now. Feels like a silent night game. Edwards here near top. Off to Dixon. Now on the far side it goes to Stockton. Stockton looks. Driscoll left top. Fires away for three. It's good for Landon Driscoll. 8-0 Carmi White County. 4:20 left to play here in the first quarter. Stafford dumps it off to Cox. Down the far corner it goes to Phelps. Phelps in the near corner. This is Stafford pulling up for three, and he answers. Grayson Stafford from downtown, and Rod Wallace wants a timeout. With 4:11 left to play here in the first quarter. They called a two-point shot, so a two-point shot there from Stafford, and it's 8-2. We'll step aside for a 30-second break.
You can buy more of what you want when you save on what you need. Save on meal ingredients by shopping Little Giant Grocery Outlet in Carmi. Little Giant's team of buyers are constantly scanning wholesalers, looking for pantry favorites and meal ingredients at astonishing savings just so you can shop confidently, knowing that you can come in anytime and find great deals from fresh cuts of meat and grocery items to deli, fresh produce, and frozen goods. See just how much more your dollar buys at Little Giant Grocery, Carmi, Illinois.
4:10 left to play here in the first quarter after an Eldorado timeout, and they did go back and roll that shot by Stafford a 3, so they called it a 3, then they called it a 2, now it's back to a 3, so 8-3 Carmi. As a 3-point shot there from Edwards was tipped, and it goes out of bounds. It will stay with Carmi. That timeout by Wallace was brought to you by Rush Appliance. It's time to rethink your furniture and appliances. Time to think Rush Appliance in Carmi and Fairfield. They lob it up to Landon Driscoll. He tries to float one up. It was tipped. And then in the hands of Trey Dixon, who swings it out. Edwards wide open with a jab step and a drive. Edwards draws a foul, and he'll go to the free throw line for 2. So a couple of possessions in a row. Trey Dixon able to get offensive rebounds and keep it alive for the Bulldogs.
That's the type of extra effort and extra energy plays you need to see.
So 2 free throws coming up here for Mitchell Edwards. His first one is good. 9-3. Of course, these free throws brought to you by Expressway Ford. Edwards able to go 2 for 2. 10-3 Bulldogs. 3:40 left to play here in the first quarter. Stafford near side, spins, goes up against Holloman, and they're going to call a foul on the shot there by Stafford. Well, they call a foul on Edwards. And
it's going to be his second.
Foul number 5, Mitchell Edwards to shoot number 23.
I thought that was going to be on Gavin, so you're right. That's Mitchell's second foul. So Mason Haywood will get ready to check in. You see a couple of Carmi fans across the way. Like, how in the world was that on Edwards? Stafford hits the first free throw. He'll have one more. So Haywood checks in. 3:36 left to play, and Kevin Wolf trying to plead his case with that baseline official. And the second free throw by Stafford missed that one. Rebound tipped and controlled by Landon Driscoll. Bulldogs on the run the other way. They lead 10-4. Driscoll with a baseline drive, and a foul going to be called against Stafford. That will be his first. 4 fouls against Eldorado here in the first. Just 2 against Carmi White County, and the Bulldogs lead 10-6. Haywood will inbound. Slaps the basketball. Nice pass into Holloman. Gavin got stripped on his way up, but able to get it back and goes back to the rim. His second attempt won't go. How about a third time as he got the rebound again, but he drew the foul down low. And that's going to be against Jake Phelps. That's his second. And that's foul number 5, so that should be free throws. Yep. And so that will send Gavin Holloman to the free throw line here with just 3:20 left to play in this first quarter. They are calling him early and often. First free throw for Holloman up and good. So you mentioned Edwards having 2 fouls. Now Phelps has 2 fouls, and neither team very deep in terms of bench depth. As Holloman hits 1 of 2 Expressway Ford free throws. 11-4, Carmi White County, 3:15 to play here in the first quarter. Stafford here in the near corner, guarded by Stockton. Gets it off to Cox, back to Stafford. Stafford, baseline drive, kicks it out to a cutting McPherson. Good pass, and McPherson with the basket.
Yeah, good basket cut right there. I don't know what happened on Carmi's defense right there. A little miscommunication.
Bulldogs a little bit slow starting. They still lead 11-6 with 2:50 left to play here in the first quarter. Holloman, nice no-look shovel pass off to Dixon. Trey steps through and hits the layup. Trey Dixon gets the basket. Bulldogs lead up to 7 again, 13-6. With 2:35 left to play here in the first. Krathler dribbles off to his left. Goes opposite near side to McPherson. He tried a one-handed, and it's a turnover for Eldorado. Two and a half left to play here in the first quarter. Carmi leading Eldorado 13-6. Holloman across the timeline over on the right side to Driscoll, and he's fouled by Stafford. Eldorado fans don't like that call. That will send Landon Driscoll to the free throw line. Second foul on Stafford. So Stafford's got 2 and Phelps has 2.
And with Eldorado's already depleted bench, it's not a problem you want to have.
They've only got 4 guys dressed on the bench. Mentioned a couple of injuries. Murray out, Oglesby out, as Driscoll hits the first Expressway Ford free throw. Second one on the way from Driscoll. It's in and out. Rebounded by McPherson. 14-6 Bulldogs, 2:18 left to play here in the first quarter. Grathler over on the right top. Bounce pass on a nice backdoor cut from Cox. Missed it. Rebounded by Stockton. Bulldogs push the floor. Over to Driscoll on the right side. 2 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. 14-6 Bulldogs. Holloman over on the right side to Driscoll. Cutting down low is Gavin. He catches it, banks it in on the right side. It's 16-6 Carmi. As Phelps walks it across the timeline. Now left side it goes to Grathler. Off to Cox between the circles now. Near side it's in the hands of Phelps. Looking for his first points of the night. Phelps drives in, and his shot no good off the glass. And rebounded by Mason Haywood. Bulldogs bring it the other way. Driscoll penetrates to the basket. Nice layup by Driscoll. Lannon's got 8 here in the first quarter, and it's 18-6. Stafford off to Grathler here on the near side. Gets it back in the hands of Stafford. Trying to get past Holloman. Kent picks it up. Leaves it off to Grathler. Now on the left top it goes to Phelps. Carmi been able to hold him in check early on. Near side Grathler with it. Baseline drive cut off there by Dixon, but a foul going to be called on Trey Dixon. That's his first. The third Carmi foul in this first quarter.
Foul number 21, Trey Dixon.
18-6 Bulldogs. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. Lob it up top to McPherson. Nice backdoor cut. Phelps catches and lays it in. It's a 10-point game, 18-8 with 48 seconds left to go here in the first. Holloman over on the right side to Driscoll. Left top it's Dixon on the near side to Haywood. Elevator screen, they get it to Holloman. Long three on the way from the volleyball line, won't go. Offensive rebound by Cade Stockton. He puts it up and in.
Great second effort there by Cade.
Cade Stockton doing Cade Stockton things. Bulldogs lead up to 12, 20-8. With 20 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Eagles will try to hold for one shot. Stafford left top with 10 seconds. Stafford trying to get around Haywood. Stafford puts it up off the bottom of the backboard. 3 seconds left. Up ahead to Driscoll. Driscoll gets it off in time and banks it in. It counts. Landon Driscoll.
What a shot right there. Taking the contact, one-legged runner, bank shot.
And the Bulldog lead 23-8 after 1 quarter of play. We'll step aside for a 1-minute break on 97.3 WRUL.
What you need, when you need it. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi has what you need. From outpatient therapy serving pediatrics to geriatrics, when you need it. Flexible hours for your convenience, state-of-the-art equipment, private treatment rooms, and personalized programs tailored to fit you and delivered by a therapy team committed to compassionate care. Wabash Christian Therapy on Oak Street in Carmi. Learn more by calling 382-2927 today or search Wabash Christian Therapy on Facebook. Wabash Christian Therapy in Carmi. Better every day.
Big city services in a small town. That's Butch & Associates CPAs, providing superior client service to folks here at home and across the U.S. Taxes and bookkeeping, accounting and audit services, plus full-service consulting.
Butch & Associates CPAs, where expertise meets excellence.
At Butch & Associates, it's your journey backed by our commitment.
Visit butch.com to learn more and contact us today.
Start of the second quarter, Bulldogs lead Eldorado 23-8. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. Eagles have the basketball. As they go down to the post to Jake Phelps, he catches it and dribbles it back out. Guarded there by Driscoll. Driscoll 11 points there in that first quarter, and that shot by Phelps rolls out. Rebounded by Stockton. Bulldogs held Phelps to just 2 points there in that first quarter. Big reason why they're up by 15. Dixon here near side gets it off to Driscoll. Back over to Haywood. Catch and shoot three on the way from Haywood. Too strong. Rebounded by McPherson. And Bulldogs playing with Mitchell Edwards on the bench with 2 fouls. Grathler over on the far top. Off to Cox. Back to Grathler on the left side, guarded by Dixon. The far corner goes to McPherson. Left side to Cox. Dribbles to his left and picks it back up, and it's off to Grathler. On the near side, it's Phelps. Cutting is Cox. Dumps it off on the left side now to McPherson, trying to body up against Haywood. Stockton stepped over to create the turnover. Now it's Driscoll up ahead to Holloman. Gavin in a tough angle lays it in. Didn't think Gavin was going to be able to lay that in from where he caught that pass. And it's 25-8. Phelps goes left side to Grathler. Top of the key, it's McPherson. McPherson puts it on the floor, leaves it near side. Cox, mid-range jumper is good. Ryan Cox.
Shot is good at number 34, Ryan Cox.
25-10 Bulldogs with 6:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Haywood gets it off to Holloman. He's double-teamed near midcourt. Ball gets poked away. Holloman able to pick it up, gets it off near side to Haywood, and he's called for a travel. Eldorado starting to pick things up a little bit defensively.
Yeah, and they're going to continue to do that this whole second quarter.
Trying to get back in it. Bulldogs lead 25-10 with 6:12 left to play here in the second quarter. Phelps across the timeline. Near side guarded by Dixon. Now it's off to Grathler. Near side Cox with it. Met there by Edwards. Back in the hands of Phelps. Pull-up jumper on the way. Good for Jake Phelps.
Tough shot right there.
One of the best shooters in the Black Diamond Conference, Jake Phelps. We'll probably hear his name mentioned in the all-conference team here in a couple of weeks. Gavin Holloman gets inside, and he is going to draw the foul. McPherson there trying to draw the charge, but foul goes against McPherson. A couple of free throws coming up for Gavin Holloman. Gavin's got 5 points in this first half. And Gavin will have 2 Expressway Ford free throws. First one on the way. Gets the roll. Gavin averaging almost 14 points per game this season. As Gavin goes 2 for 2, he's got 7. And it's 27-12. Bulldogs with the lead. Stafford over on the near side off to Cox. Cox driving in, kicks it out near side. Here's Stafford. Stafford lost it, stolen by Phelps. Bulldogs slow it down with Dixon on the near side to Holloman. Gavin puts it on the floor. Up top to Edwards back in the ball game. Now over on the right side, here's Holloman. Gets inside, leaves it off for Dixon. Now in the far corner, it's Driscoll. Driscoll steps through and banks it in. Driscoll's really perfected that Euro step.
Yeah, that slow down Euro step and elevate.
Leaves all the opponent fans pleading for a travel every time. Cox over in the far corner. Here's Grathler. Down low to McPherson, trying to go up against Stockton. Kicks it out near side to Cox. Down in the far corner, a three-point shot from Grathler won't go. The rebound grabbed by Driscoll. Bulldogs lead by 17, 29-12. As Driscoll gets inside, missed it. Offensive rebound by Cade Stockton. Gets it back out. Driscoll, corner three on the way, won't go. Rebounded by Stafford. And the Eagles come the other way. Grathler near side to Phelps. Phelps pull-up jumper was blocked, and Edwards didn't know that. Ooh, no, they say it was not tipped.
Somebody opened the door. I blew that one off course.
Well, Phelps didn't argue it. Oh well, Bulldogs get it back. They're up 29-12, 4:15 to go here in the first half. Driscoll over on the right side. Him and Holloman on the same page there as Edwards tries a near top three. It won't go. A long rebound. Saved by Driscoll as he flies into the stands. Eagles the other way. Three-point shot for Stafford. Left top won't go. Rebounded by Stockton. Holloman over on the right side. Cuts inside. Layup short. Offensive rebound was grabbed for a second by Stockton, then saved and bounced by Eldorado. Then Driscoll and Stafford fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball with the arrow favoring Carmi-White County.
Jump ball stays with the Bulldogs.
3:44 left to play here in the second quarter. 29-12. Holloman over on the right side to Edwards. Top of the key, here's Driscoll. Near side, Dixon. Dixon dribbles left, gets it off to Holloman. Holloman with a crossover, gets inside, and we're going to get near side official says offensive foul. Baseline official says a blocking foul, and they'll discuss. So the officials.
Things over.
Well, somebody's not going to be too happy when they decide what they call here.
Ooh. See who won out here.
So they call a double foul?
Yeah. Couldn't decide who was what.
Double foul is called.
So then it's just a jump ball at that point.
Yeah.
Well, if Kevin Wolf doesn't like it, Eldorado fans don't like it. And that was one way to not please either side there.
That was the only way you can get booed twice by both teams.
That was a lose-lose situation there. That's our first BS yell of the night. So that's the third foul on McPherson, so he comes out. First foul on Holloman. And so the Eagles get it back. They're up. They trail 29-12. Stafford pulls up for three off the near side of the rim, and Driscoll grabs the rebound. Bulldogs push the floor. Driscoll near top to Edwards. Shuffles it off to Holloman now, driving to the right side. Gavin layup off the back iron. Rebound gets bounced into the hands of Driscoll. Off to Edwards, top of the key. Triple, nope. And the near side long rebound controlled by Holloman. They're going to get a third opportunity here. They on the post to Edwards, now back out to Holloman. Far side Dixon. Dixon near side Edwards. Wanted the three, and he's gets tripped, and it's knocked away and stolen away, and we're going to get a foul near side by committed against Driscoll. Not been the cleanest ball game by any measure. So that foul on Driscoll, that's his first. Second Carmi foul here in the second quarter. And so Eagles get it back, 29-12. Carmi in front, 2:40 left to play here in the second quarter. Phelps, near side, gets it into the hands of Stafford. Top of the circle, Grathler. Grathler with a jab. Gets it off to Cox. Mid-range jumper on the way. Good for Ryan Cox. He's got four.
Number 34, Ryan Cox.
29-14 with 2:20 left to play here in the second quarter. Driscoll splits defenders. Nice dump off pass to Trey Dixon. Layup good. Great play by Landon Driscoll.
Yeah, split that double team on that pick and roll, little dribble handoff, and found Trey wide open underneath the bucket.
31-14. Bulldogs up by 17 with 2 minutes left to play here in the second quarter. Cox gets it off to Phelps, who pulls it out. He goes left side to Grathler. Grathler dribbling near side, looking over the defense, guarded by Driscoll. He goes left, met there by Edwards, picks it up. Down the far corner, it's off to Stafford now. Stafford back to, or Stafford has it now. Now it's Grathler at the top of the key. Grathler looking, comes near side to Cox. Trying to go to Stafford in the post. Cox trying to look around Driscoll. The ball stolen by Driscoll. Nice hands defensively there by Landon. Edwards at the other end. Dribbles left, leaves it in the near corner off for Holloman. Gavin dribbling right side to Driscoll. Driscoll, pull-up jumper on the way. Off the back iron, rebounded by Grathler. We approach the final minute here in the first half. Bulldogs lead 31-14, make it 31-17. On a three-point shot there by Drayson Grathler. All 5 starters have scored for Eldorado. It's 31-17, final 50 seconds. Driscoll. That pass tipped out of bounds by Stafford. It will stay with Carmine. (31-17), final 40 seconds here in the half. Driscoll, near side, gets it off to Holloman. Holloman with a jab and a drive, dumps it off to Stockton. One dribble, Cade goes up and lays it in. Nice pick and roll. Right, and so Eldorado can hold for one shot with 25 seconds left to play in the second quarter. 33-17. And Phelps has it near midcourt, guarded by Driscoll. Phelps. Left side Stafford. Now back to Phelps. Phelps. Guarded by Edwards. Tries to get past him. They're going to call a foul on Mitchell Edwards. Uh-oh.
That's going to be his third.
Kevin Wolf is not happy. They say that Phelps got bumped by Edwards on the leg. That's the third foul on Edwards. Kevin Wolf is not happy. That's a touchy call. We've had a few of those in this first half. They get into Grathler. Over on the far side to Phelps with 2 seconds. Phelps fires, and the first half comes to an end. Bulldogs lead 33-17 after 2 quarters of play. We'll step aside and come back with the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show in 3 minutes on 97.3 WRUL.
Welcome to Taylor Eye Care on Falcon Avenue in Carmi. Excellence in eye care.
From thorough examinations utilizing advanced equipment and technology to premier optical products, here at Taylor Eye Care, we treat every patient like family, going above and beyond the expected for a truly memorable eye care experience. Simply put, we are excellence in eye care.
If you're looking to brighten and enhance your vision, don't hesitate to contact us today. 382-4683.
Doing business in today's world can be complicated, time-consuming, and expensive. People's National Bank is here to help your business not only survive, but thrive. With modern-day products such as remote deposit capture, ACH payments, merchant card services, and commercial line of credit sweeps, we can get you paid faster, protect your risk, and make your money work hard for you. Hi, this is Melinda with People's National Bank. Give me a call today and get started. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics are growing to meet the needs of our communities. We're proud to continue to expand by offering acute, urgent care services by welcoming Dr. Brian Sloan to our McLeansboro Family Clinic location. With over 20 years of emergency medicine experience, Dr. Sloan provides acute, urgent care visits for those times when you can't wait to feel better. From colds and sore throats to care after sports-related injuries and more. Hamilton Memorial Hospital family clinics. Here for you now, like we've always been. To schedule an appointment, call 618-643-2988.
Family owned and operated for more than 70 years. Rush Appliance and Furniture stands the test of time. We have a large selection of in-stock furniture and appliances for every room in your home, grills and smokers, and an unmatched dedication to superior service. This is Sean Rush inviting you to visit me in Fairfield or my dad Terry in Carmi, where we can help you furnish every room in your house with superb service after the sale.
Whether you're a competitive athlete or want to enjoy a stroll around your neighborhood, orthopedic health is critical to your quality of life. The Orthopedic and Sports Medicine team at Wabash General Hospital treats injuries and disorders of the bones, joints, ligaments, tendons, muscles, and spine so you can return to moving through life with greater comfort and ease. To schedule an appointment, call 618-263-6400. Wabash General Hospital, people you know helping people you love.
Before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber. From cabinets and flooring, doors and paint, lumber and hardware, to shingles and siding. Knowledgeable and friendly staff that have your back on all those home projects and even deliver to your door. So before you drive a nail, drive to Carmi Lumber for the woods, the goods, and the know-how. Visit Carmi Lumber, North 3rd Street in Carmi and carmilumber.net.
Halftime here in Carmi as the Bulldogs lead Eldorado 33-17 here in the regional quarterfinal, a part of the Massac County Regional. Halftime show is brought to you by the Jordan Funeral Group, remembering lives well lived and honoring the tradition of Bulldog sports. Visit jordan@funeralgroup.com for more. Looking at the Carmi Lumber Regional scoreboard, the other play-in game in our regional tonight over in Anna Jonesboro. It's Harrisburg leading AJ 34-21 in the second quarter. About 90 seconds left there in the second quarter. So Harrisburg with a double-digit lead over AJ. Winner of that one goes on to play Massac in the semifinals on Wednesday. Winner of this plays Vienna Wednesday night down in Metropolis at 7:30. Well, Travis, during the first half, I mean, Carmi did what they had to do, scored the basketball, played good defense, but it just feels like not a lot of energy right now in this team. I think there's a lot of contributing factors to that, but you're still up 33-17 at the break.
Yeah, there's not really much energy in this building, let alone on the court going on. I don't know what's got to turn around, but, I mean, Carmi played a pretty good first half. Offense looked smooth. Defense looked pretty good at times. Other times, just a few too many extra opportunities with whether that be rebounding or lackadaisical passes. But overall, a pretty decent half for Carmi. It just doesn't feel like it because you can just tell by their body language. It's not like there's no urgency right now. And I get you're up 16 against a team that's struggling and you are the favorite to win the game, but you would like a little more definitive showing, especially after Saturday night.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Travis. Your last home game of the season, I get you there. Scoring there in the first half, Eldorado was led by both Jake Phelps and Ryan Cox. Both had 4 points. Also 4 points from Grayson Stafford, 3 from Drayson Graffler, and 2 from Dylan McPherson. For the Bulldogs, 13 points from Landon Driscoll, 7 from Gavin Holloman, 5 from Mitchell Edwards, and 4 apiece from Cade Stockton and Trey Dixon. Travis, you got team stats?
Carmi shot 8 of 15 for 53%, 3 of 10 for 30% from 3, and 8 of 10 for 80% from the line. Eldorado shot 5 of 11 from 2 for 45%, 2 of 8 for 25% from 3, and 1 of 2 for 50% from the line. Carmi had 9 offensive, 11 defensive rebounds with 3 turnovers, and Eldorado had 2 offensive, 6 defensive rebounds with 5 turnovers.
That Harrisburg AJ score was the only one I've gotten so far. That was about a 14-point Harrisburg lead right before the end of the first half. So that's the other playing game, a part of our regional. The Bulldogs are playing in there in the Massac County Regional. If they can hang on to win this one, they will play Vienna Wednesday night at 7:30. Whoever wins that Harrisburg AJ game will play Massac County in the semifinals Wednesday at 6. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Come back with the second half here on 97.3 WRUL.
Hello, Bulldog fans. This is Kyle Hosick with Country Financial. It's been great coming back to my hometown of Carmi, supporting our Bulldogs as well as my current and future clients. Whether you're looking for auto or home insurance for your business, life insurance, or a retirement plan, I can help. I take pride in quality customer service and promise to listen to what's important to you while ensuring you have the right coverages. Stop by my office to see what sets us apart. Country Financial Representative Kyle Hosick, 603 West Main in Carmi.
Welcome to Pro Rehab Carmi, where our passion is getting you back to life faster. It is our privilege to walk with you every step of the way using evidence-based treatments specifically created just for you. Whether it's sports, general orthopedics, or pelvic floor rehab, you are in the right hands. Your results are worth fighting for, and our team fights for you.
Call 384-7872 or visit Pro Rehab on Main in Carmi and get back to life faster.
Hey Bulldog fans, step into a legacy of trust and quality at Rice Motor Company. Hi, I'm Matt Rice, and here at Rice's we have proudly served Carmi and Southern Illinois for over 90 years. Every mile is a memory, so come join the Rice Motors family today and ensure you find the perfect car for your journey. Rice Motor Company, your hometown dealership, driving satisfaction since 1931. Go Bulldogs and give Rice a try before you buy. You'll be glad you did.
Southern Illinois Trading and Supply, we proudly sell Skag and Spartan mowers. We fully understand the key to repeat and referral business is a strong parts and service department. This is also crucial to help keep your machine in top condition. Our multi-point winter service program is currently in full swing with one of the most competitive prices in the area. We have certified technicians on staff and we use brand-specific products to keep that warranty fully intact. Pickup and delivery are available. Call 618-380-2133 or stop by 610 East Main today. Southern Illinois Trading and Supply in Carmi, Illinois.
We are seriously overstocked at Expressway Ford. Choose from our huge selection of new and pre-owned Fords. Like this one-owner 2020 Ford Escape SE all-wheel drive, only $17,990. Or this 2021 Ford Explorer XLT, only $25,990. Or loaded 2020 Ford Edge SEL all-wheel drive, reduced to $29,990. See our huge inventory at expresswayfordonline.com. Everything is priced to sell during our SOS sale. Expressway Ford, more Fords for less.
You don't live to bank, you bank to live. And that's why so many of our customers rely on First Mid for much more than banking alone. Beyond everyday financial services, we're a valued partner and advisor with the help and resources for the things you need and whatever you aspire to achieve. So whether you're buying groceries or budgeting your dream kitchen, protecting your life's work, or laying the foundation for life after work, we're your bank for everything in the middle of anything. We're First Mid. First Mid Bank and Trust. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Ready for the third quarter as the Bulldogs lead Eldorado at half, 33-17. Here in the regional semifinal, or quarterfinal, excuse me. Winner moves on to the semis Wednesday night at 7:30 against Vienna. This has been the Jordan Funeral Group halftime show. Cole Carter alongside Travis Black. And the referee's making sure the jump ball arrow is in the right direction. And we're underway here in the third quarter. 33-17, Bulldogs with the lead. Stockton over on the top of the key. It goes to Holloman. Driscoll trying to post up. He does, and a good entry pass from Holloman. Layup good by Driscoll. He's got 15.
Simple offense there. Walk him down, post him up, and give him the ball.
Driscoll scored 30 in that senior night win over Eldorado a couple of Tuesdays ago. Shot fake and a drive here from Phelps going up against Edwards. Gets Edwards up in the air and hits the shot. Nice play by Jake Phelps. He's a good scorer. He's a really good player. He's going to get past 1,000 next year. He's scored over 400 points here in his junior season. Holloman at the top of the key. Goes on the opposite. Driving is Dixon. He's called for an offensive foul. Ron Cox there to draw the charge.
See that a mile away. He was waiting for him to drive baseline. He was setting his feet early.
That's the third charge called against Carmi in this ball game. 35-19 Carmi. 7:10 left to play here in the third. Over on the near side, here's Stafford. Off to Graffler at the top of the key. Left side Cox back in the hands of Graffler. Graffler near side. This is Cox trying to find a lane. Floats one up on the free throw line. It's no good. Rebounded by Cade Stockton. Bulldogs the other way. Edwards left top. Dribbles it near side. Gets into the hands of Holloman. Holloman guarded there by Phelps. Dribbling left. Spins back to his right. Steps through down low. Shot good off glass. Nice move by Gavin Holloman. He's got 9. It's 37-19. 18-point Bulldog advantage. Graffler dribbling left. Looking to get past Dixon. Stops. Pulls up in the lane. No good. Offensive rebound. And the new player snuck in the ball game there for Eldorado. That was number 1, Roddy Williams. Just a 5'9 freshman. And he draws a foul on Stockton. Phelps to inbound, and he's called for a 5-second call. The ball goes back over to Carmine. 6:19 to play here in the third quarter. Bulldogs lead Eldorado 37-19. Trying to pick up win number 24 on the year. Driving baseline is Holloman. His layup left short. Offensive rebound by Trey Dixon and put back up and in. 6 points for Trey. He's looking for a career high tonight. 39-19, a 20-point Bulldog advantage. And Stafford gets inside, and he banks that one up and in. Both teams trading buckets here in the third. 39-21. Driscoll dribbling to his left. On the left top, it goes to Dixon. Edwards pick and roll with Dixon. Dixon catches it, goes up, and lays it in. 8 points for Trey Dixon. And the Bulldog lead back to 20, 41-21. Graffler over on the right top. Gets it in the near corner into the hands of Cox. Now it's Phelps here on the left top. Phelps gives it over to Williams on the far side. Top of the circle, back to Graffler. Right side it goes to Cox. Shuffles it over to Phelps, guarded there by Driscoll. Phelps dribbling left, trying to find some separation. Nothing there. Gets it off in the hands now of Stafford. Stafford to the basket. Floats one up off the mark. Rebounded by Edwards. Bulldogs the other way, and they throw it away. As Driscoll was kind of sinking in the corner. Mitchell thought he was going baseline, and a rare Carmi turnover. They've taken care of the ball pretty well tonight.
Yep, that's just their fifth.
41-21 Bulldogs, 4:45 left to play here in the third quarter as Phelps pulls up from the volleyball line and banks it in.
I think I heard him call glass right there.
That's the kind of stuff he's capable of doing. And it's 41-24, 4.5 to play here in the third. Edwards gives it off for Stockton. On the near side it goes to Holloman. Holloman, left side it goes to Dixon. Left top now, Driscoll. Driscoll, baseline drive, spins, lost it, got it back, goes up and lays it in. See Grathler there with his hands up. Not much he could have done there. 17 for Driscoll. And it's 43-24. Phelps is fouled by Driscoll. Driscoll picks up his second foul. That's the third against Carmi here in the third. So the Eagles keep possession. A 19-point Bulldog lead, 43-24. That one stolen on the inbounds pass by Holloman. Gavin able to pick it up, then he's stripped by Stafford, and he was out of bounds when he maintained possession. Great hustle there by Stafford, staying with Holloman the whole time.
Yeah, Gavin thought he had an easy layup there and was going to give him a shot fake. He did a good job at stripping down and knocking the ball out of his hands.
The ball stays with Carmi. Driscoll to inbound. Into Edwards, mid-range jumper, no good, and Dixon able to get the offensive rebound. Trey puts it up and in. We got double digits from Trey Dixon. Is that a smile from Trey I see as well? As Grathler tries to force one up, it's no good. Rebounded by Edwards. Well, it's your last game on this court. Might as well get a career high. Holloman over on the far top. Down to the post, they go to Stockton. He's fouled right before he got possession. That foul will be on at number 1, Rody Williams.
Rody Williams.
And so Dylan McPherson back in the ball game.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 25, Dylan
The Bulldogs keep possession, 45-24, 3:27 left to play here in the third. Inbounds pass goes to Edwards, top of the key three, no good. And McPherson with the rebound. Eagles the other way. Cox in the hands of Grathler. Now on the near side it goes to Stafford. Over on the right side. Grathler dribbling to his left. Picks up his dribble, backdoor cut to Stafford. His layup good. Stafford's got 8 for Eldorado, and it's a 19-point Bulldog lead. 45-26, under 3 to play here in the third. Dixon over on the right side. They go left top to Holloman. Gavin in the post to Edwards. Now in the far corner, three-point shot from Driscoll is up and good. Landon just likes playing Eldorado. He had 21 in the first outing, 30 on senior night, and 20 here tonight. Timeout, Ron Wallace. 30-second timeouts brought to you by Rush Appliance. We'll take one as well, back in 30 seconds.
What a hit! Now that's a playmaker.
With Huck's Bucks Big Rewards, you can be a playmaker too. Hi folks, I'm Chris Myers.
And I'm Cole Carter. Download the Huck's Bucks Big Rewards app now and save with great coupons on gas, snacks, and more.
And make sure to fuel up at the Bulldog Spirit Pump at Huck's. A portion of your fill-up goes to support Carmi-White County Unit 5 schools.
And that makes you a playmaker in the community. Huck's Market, headquartered in Carmi.
2:36 left to play here in the third quarter. The Bulldogs leading Eldorado by 22, 48-26 here in the regional quarterfinal. Bulldogs trying to hang on and meet Vienna Wednesday night down in Massac County. Grathler pulls up for a long three on the right side. It's up and in. You know, if you're Eldorado, one way you can look at this game and really the second half of the season is, I mean, the point, Travis, you get all these guys coming back next year.
Got a lot of development time, and get them that varsity experience is very key.
Holloman stuck down low, able to double clutch and get that shot to go in. Gavin's got 11. McPherson, the only senior on the roster for Eldorado, so a lot of juniors and sophomores coming back next season. Stafford over on the right side. Hesitation, gets to the basket, layup, short. Edwards tips the rebound out to Cox, and they go back in the post to McPherson. Now he bounces it back to Stafford, and he draws a foul on Stockton. So 2 free throws coming up here for Grayson Stafford,
Foul number 20,
who's got 8 points tonight. Second foul on Stockton, 4th Bulldog foul here in the third quarter.
Grayson Stafford.
Stafford will shoot 2. I'll do my best to get a score update from the other games going on tonight. Couple of play-in games here in the regional quarters. As it's Sesser leading Christopher at halftime in 1A, 26-21. Stafford hit the first free throw. That's a part of the Carmi Lumber regional scoreboard. Second free throw for Stafford on the way. He goes 2 for 2. He's got 10 points. And the Bulldog lead back down to 19, 50-31, with 1:37 left to play here in the third quarter. Driscoll puts it on the floor, tries to get inside, kicks it out near side to Holloman. Holloman, jab step and a drive. Try to go for the bounce pass to Dixon, but that was kicked. It will stay with Carmine.
Ooh.
And Phelps is down. I didn't see what happened.
I don't know if he knocked knees with somebody or what.
So the Eldorado trainer will go have to check on him. While they do so, we'll step aside. Be back in 30 seconds.
The alarm sounds, coffee brews, and the porch light guides your steps toward another busy day. Just like you, Invenergy Solar is up with the sun. Invenergy's Boomtown Solar project will create up to 400 construction jobs and create enough electricity to power 40,000 American homes. Invenergy expects to invest $60 million over the project's lifetime, helping illuminate the future of all in White County. Private investment developed on private property with public benefits. Invenergy.
Back after the injury timeout, as of course as soon as we go to break, Jake Phelps able to walk off under his own power. As that foul going to be called against Dylan McPherson, that's his 4th. That will send Cade Stockton to the free throw line for a pair of Expressway Ford free throws. First free throw on the way for Stockton, up and good. Cade's got 5. Bulldogs being led by Driscoll, who's got 20, 11 from Holloman, and 10 from Trey Dixon. Stockton goes 1 of 2, and Graffler with the rebound. 51-31, 3 minutes left to play here. Or correction, 1:15 to play here in quarter number 3. Cox going to hold the basketball over on the right side, and we'll see if Eldorado just wants to hold for one shot here. Kind of a unique strategy. I mean, normally it's
down 20, you're thinking you got to score.
Yeah. So here Kevin Wolf saying force a count, getting up and not just letting them run the clock. Cox over on the right side to Graffler with 40 seconds. Graffler trying to get around Dixon. Picks up his dribble, leaves it off on the far side. Just Cox with it. Cox hasn't dribbled yet. Now he dribbles once, picks it back up, and gets it off to Graffler with 23 seconds. Graffler at the midcourt logo, guarded by Dixon. Picks up his dribble now, leaves it off for Stafford as he goes to the basket. Floater up by Stafford, too strong. Rebounded by Edwards with 7 seconds. Up ahead to Dixon, and Dixon will lay it in. Final seconds, the ball stripped away, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Bulldogs lead by 22, 53-31. We go to the fourth quarter. Back in 1 minute on 97.3 WRUL.
Well, folks, that ain't country, but this is Skylar Harrelson from Jansen Auto in Carmi. It's been my pleasure to help my friends and neighbors get into the cars or trucks of their dreams for the last couple of years. Here at Jansen Auto, we're bringing you great vehicles at better than expected prices. There's really no reason to shop anywhere else. If we don't have it, we'll get it. All new vehicles are priced at huge discounts. Your hometown dealer, Jansen Auto Group in Carmi. Stop by and see why.
The Carmi Kiwanis Club is working hard to make a difference in the community, and it all starts with serving the children of the world. From fundraising efforts with proceeds going directly back into the community to working hand in hand with the Key Club, schools, Arrows program, and much more. At the Carmi Kiwanis Club, we build, and we love to welcome you. We meet every Thursday at noon in the White County Farm Bureau basement. Come visit us for lunch, a great program, and learn more about how Carmi Kiwanis helps move our region forward.
Start of the fourth quarter, Bulldogs leading Eldorado 53-31. Bulldogs trying to hang on to advance to Wednesday's semifinal against Vienna down in Massac County. Grathler dribbles off to his right side, picks it up. Now on the far top to Stafford. Jake Phelps still on the bench, saw him go down in that third quarter with a leg injury. Rebounded by Landon Driscoll into the front court. 53-31, Carmi White County. Driscoll goes left to right. Now top of the circle, Trey Dixon. Gets it off left side to Holloman. He'll fire a three. It's off the side of the rim. Offensive rebound by Stockton. He goes up and lays it in. Stockton's got 7. And Rod Wallace wants to call a timeout. And is that just to get the sub in or going to be a full timeout? All right, we'll take one as well. It's brought to you by Rush Appliance. Back in 1 minute.
Hey Bulldog fans, it's Amanda Nelson with First Bank. We're excited to be your 3-for-3 sponsor again this season. For every 3-point shot made at a varsity boys and girls basketball game, we'll donate $3 to Carmi White County School. And be sure to stop by and get your First Bank Bulldogs debit card. Every time you swipe it, we'll also make a donation to the school. Since 1893, First Bank has been committed to making great things happen for Carmi businesses, farmers, and families. Let's go Bulldogs.
Housing lender, member FDIC.
The CWC Drama Department proudly presents Junie B. Jones the Musical. This story takes place in the new and exciting world of first grade. Junie B's silly and heartwarming attitude is sure to capture your heart as she faces challenges from getting new glasses to making new friends, all documented in her top secret personal beeswax journal.
Join CWC Drama this March 15th through 17th. Friday and Saturday performances at 6:30 p.m. with the Sunday matinee at 2:30 p.m. Junie B. Jones the Musical is presented through a special arrangement with Music Theater International. All authorized performance materials are also supplied by MTI, www.mtishows.com.
After the timeout, Bulldogs get the stop, and they've got the basketball. There's a foul going to be called there against Drayson Grathler. So the Bulldogs keep possession, leading at 55-31. Final 2:40 left to play here in the ball game. Edwards hands it off on the near side. Gets it off to Holloman. Now cutting is Driscoll. He goes to the basket, and he's called for an offensive foul. An offensive foul called against Driscoll. That's his third. It's like Tyler Gomat's playing for Eldorado tonight, feels like.
Their third or fourth charge.
8 charges they've been called. Third foul on Driscoll, 55-31 at 6:19 left to play. Apparently what I said last possession was wrong time-wise. 6:13 to play. Grathler over on the far side. Guarded by Stockton, comes near side to Stafford now. Stafford on the far top. Stockton waiting there. Tries to get around Stockton, leaves it for Phelps. Phelps spins, stops, fades. Off the backboard, got his own rebound, goes up and draws a foul against Stockton. And that will be Cade's third foul, and that will send Jake Phelps to the free throw line. Good to see him back in the ball game. Don't know if he collided shins with somebody there in the third quarter. Had to leave the game, but he's back in there, and he hits the first free throw. He's got 10 points. Phelps able to go 2 for 2. He's got 11. Makes it 55-33 with 5:45 left to play. Driscoll goes left top to Edwards. Now it's Dixon near side. It goes to Stockton. Stockton, elevator screen. Holloman catch and shoot 3 on the way. Won't go, and McPherson able to get the rebound for Eldorado. Eagles bring it into the front court, 55-33 Bulldogs. 5:25 to go. Phelps over on the right side to Cox. Near side in the hands of Grathler. Grathler down to McPherson. McPherson catches and travels. He got caught off balance and gets called for the travel. .5:10 left to play here in the ball game. 22-point Bulldog lead, 55-33. Edwards off to Holloman, dribbling to his right. Holloman off to Trey Dixon. Trey gets it up top to Holloman now. Gavin drives, dumps it off to Stockton. Stockton goes up, missed it. Dixon with the offensive rebound, tips it out to Holloman near side. Holloman drives in, layup too hard. Tipped out to Stockton, who goes up. His shot won't go. And Driscoll saves the rebound. And smart play by Driscoll, knowing that he couldn't touch it. And we're going to get a foul called on Driscoll here on the sideline. That's his 4th. With 4:36 left to play here in the ballgame. 55-33. 4.5 to go. Phelps across the timeline. Guarded by Driscoll. Dribbles off to his right. Pull-up jumper on the way. Good for Jake Phelps.
Tough shot right there.
He's got 13. Makes it 55-35. Final 4:10 left to play. Driscoll. Dump off pass to Dixon. A little too hard. Out left top to Edwards. Edwards in the near corner goes to Driscoll. Driscoll dribbling off to Edwards. He'll fire a 3. Good for Mitchell Edwards. That's his first basket of the second half. First bank 3 for Mitchell Edwards. And it's 58-35. Grathler, he'll fire away from downtown. Can't answer. Rebounded by Edwards. 3:39 left to play. Edwards, near side off to Holloman. Now in the far corner goes to Driscoll. He'll fire an off-balance 3, and he hits another. 23 for Landon Driscoll. And it's now 61-35 with 3:15 to go. Phelps gets inside, and Stockton able to strip him, but Cade was out of bounds when he got the rebound.
Taking in for the Bulldogs, number 30, Kate Sauls, number 12, Merrick Milhorn.
So a couple of subs into the ball game for Carmi White County. Holloman, Stockton, and Edwards check out. The 3 juniors. As Kevin Wolf brings in Hayden Sauls, Merrick Milhorn, and Mason Haywood, giving his seniors a few more minutes out here on the court. Phelps fires a long 3. It won't go, and Sauls had the rebound, but into the hands of McPherson now, off to Grathler. 3 minutes left to play, 61-35 Carmi. McPherson forces one up, misses, rebounded by Milhorn. Milhorn into the front court. Left side. Gets it off to Driscoll now in the far corner. Driscoll, baseline drive won't go, got his own rebound and puts it up and in. 25 for Landon Driscoll, and he's going to commit the foul, and He will check out of the ball game, and a curtain call for the two seniors.
Checking out of the game, seniors, Trey Dixon.
Trey Dixon and Landon Driscoll get one last curtain call. And two kids, I know that Coach Wolf's going to miss a lot next year.
Yep. A lot of leadership.
63-35, final 2.5 left to play as Phelps pulls up from the volleyball line. It won't go, and ball goes out of bounds with 2:24 left to play. Mason Haywood gets it across the timeline. Left side it goes to Colton Marvin, who checked in during that last dead ball. Hayden Sauls is fouled by Stafford. That'll be Stafford's third foul. Mason Haywood has it across the timeline. Haywood, near corner, gets it off to Beck Huff. Huff picks up his dribble, top of the key to Milhorn. Now left side it goes to Haywood. Haywood trying to drive, picks it up, gets it around on the top of the key now to Sauls, near side to Marvin. Marvin in the hands of Milhorn with 1:48 left to play. Haywood pulls up for three. Got it! The senior in his final home game hits the three. And that turns on the continuous clock for the final 90 seconds. 66-35. Bulldogs will move on to the regional semis on Wednesday against Vienna. As Beck Huff brings it into the front court. Huff to the basket. Layup good for Beck Huff. And Beck Huff makes it 68-35 as we approach the final minute. Ryan Cox fires a three, and Colton Marvin the rebound. Hayden Sauls into the front court. Carmi can just run out this final minute if they want to, but Eldorado won't let them as Stafford knocks that one out of bounds. Clock continues to run, final 45 seconds. 7:30 on Wednesdays when that game will tip off. Fans that can't make the long trip down to Metropolis will have it for you on WRUL and the WRUL Sports YouTube channel. As Haywood gets it across half court, on the near side, Colton Marvin has it. Leaves and finds a wide open Mason Haywood for the basket. Makes it 70-35, final 15 seconds. As Grathler pulls up from midcourt and misses, and Sauls with the rebound. They'll let the clock run out. And that's how this one comes to an end. Bulldogs win it by a final of 70-35. Carmi White County improves to 24-7. They are moving on to the regional semis. Eldorado ends their season with a 7-24 record. And the Bulldogs keep their season alive. We'll step aside for a 3-minute break. Come back with the Roark Transport postgame show here at 97.3 WRUL.
Your partner in auto repair. That's Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. You get service, expertise, and a promise you'll drive away satisfied. Complete engine and body repair, 24-hour-a-day wrecker and towing service, tires from sales and service, and repair including muffler service, brakes, shocks, suspension, and more. When quality counts, count on Cherry Street Automotive in Carmi. Your partner in auto repair. Call 382-7165 today. Citizens National Bank of Albion has always been in the business of making dreams come true.
Are you like many in the community that have dreamed of owning your own business?
Bring your ideas in and speak to one of our commercial loan professionals in Albion, Alney, Crossville, and Bridgeport.
Our competitive rates and solid decision making will make it the best decision you've ever made.
Let us help you get started, and we'll watch your business grow.
Citizens National Bank of Albion, know better banking.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm Nancy J. Winter, CPA. We believe in family values, even in the world of finance. because every financial decision impacts your family. For all the milestones in your life, our team is here to maximize your savings, minimize your taxes, and help you plan for a prosperous future.
Visit Nancy J. Winter, CPA in Carmi for tax planning, saving for college, retirement planning, and the expertise to help get you where you want to be. Learn more at nancyjwintercpa.com or call 382-2364. Nancy J. Winter, CPA, where you're treated like family.
Great teamwork is no accident.
David and the gang at Hale Body Shop salute the area athletes.
Just as in sports, the team at Hale Body Shop work together to make sure you get your car back as quickly as possible.
When it comes to collision repair, more and more people choose the team way out there on Possum Road.
Hale Body Shop in Carmi.
David and the gang are proud supporters of area athletes. Roark Trucking and Roark Transport in Carmi. Driving the distance, delivering the difference. Commercial or residential. Anhydrous propane and fuel. Rock, dirt, and lime. Parking lots, driveways, and washouts. Farmers depend on Roark Trucking and Roark Transport to deliver their lime when and where they need it. Remember Roark Trucking and Roark Transport for your next job or your next haul. Fast and dependable. Call Roark Transport and Roark Trucking. 618-265-3665.
In 1925, when Farrell Hospital opened, they knew that families in Eldorado and the surrounding communities needed a hospital they could depend on, close to home. Over the years, Farrell grew to meet the needs of patients. Today, Farrell Hospital has grown to offer advanced emergency care, orthopedics, cancer, surgery, imaging, lab, and more, always keeping more care right here close to home. Farrell Hospital. You can depend on us.
Final score, Bulldogs defeat Eldorado 70-35 here in the IHSA 2A regional quarterfinals. Bulldogs improved to 24-7 on the year. They'll advance to the semifinals on Wednesday down in Massac County. The postgame show is brought to you by Roark Transport, hauling fuel, rock, grain, and more to help our community grow. Call 265-3665 for more. Individual scoring recap there in the ballgame. Eldorado, they were led by Jake Phelps, who had 13 points. 10 points from Grayson Stafford, 6 from Drayson Grathler, 4 from Ryan Cox, and 2 from Dylan McPherson. For the Bulldogs, 25 from Landon Driscoll, 11 from Gavin Holloman, 12 from Trey Dixon, 8 from Mitchell Edwards, 7 from Cade Stockton, 5 from Mason Haywood, and 2 from Beck Huff. Travis, you got team stats?
Carmi shot 20 of 33 for 61% from 2 and 7 of 17 for 41% from 3, 9 of 12 for 75% from the line. Eldorado shot 9 of 24 for 38%, 4 of 17 for 24% from 3, and 5 of 6 for 83% from the line. Carmi had 15 offensive, 20 defensive rebounds and 7 turnovers, and Eldorado had 6 offensive, 10 defensive rebounds with just 8 turnovers.
So again, the Bulldogs will play Vienna Wednesday night at 7:30 for the semifinals. If they win that one, they'll move on to the regional championship game. And Travis, that's kind of what Carmi wanted, a rematch with Vienna. You know, given the circumstance with the subsectional, if they play well, they're going to win that ball game.
If they play like they did the other night, especially on the defensive end, they're going to put themselves in a position to be in a ball game.
So Kevin Wolf will make his way up here, and Travis pass his headset over as the Bulldogs defeat Eldorado 70-35. Coach, you know, a 4-quarter ball game. Thought you guys played pretty well.
Yeah, we did. You know, very similar atmosphere to what we saw Saturday night. You know, totally kidding. I mean, Jiminy Christmas. These play-in games are just, I don't know. I don't know if I like them at the higher seed or whatever. It's just it's weird. But, you know, you just have to fight through it, and we did. You know, able to win by 35 there. Played fine. You know, they made some shots. We were the better team. You know, we were playing pretty good. And I thought we played pretty well all night long, you know, but just the intensity and stuff, it was just a different environment at the gym. But that's just the way it goes. Yeah, now we're in it. You know, now we're in the Final Four for the regional. You know, it's us and 4 really good teams left, or 3 really good teams left, so we're going to have to bring it down at Massac County on Wednesday night.
So I thought defensively you guys did pretty well. You held Phelps to only 13 points, and he didn't have a few of those at the end of the ball game. Yeah. But that's anytime you play them, especially this time around, you got to take him out of the ball game, and you guys did that.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player. He's a good shooter. Landon does a great job on him. Even whenever we were switching, some of the guys that got on him did a good job. And our defense is what's going to carry us. Like I said Saturday night, I mean, you guard, you win. if we play defense and we rebound, we're going to be in every ball game and have a chance to win them, and that's what we've done here lately.
You got those stops, and they led to baskets in transition.
Yep.
I thought both Saturday and tonight, you guys did a good job of getting out and running and getting baskets.
Yeah, we did. I mean, that's kind of an emphasis. Try to get some easy buckets. This time of year, every team is scouted so much. Every team knows usually what you're trying to do on offense. So anytime you can get out and get some easy buckets, that's big.
I thought the play from Cade Stockton and Trey Dixon tonight was pretty impressive. I mean, Trey, a career-high 12 points. I mean, he seems to find himself sometimes with the basketball, if it's an offensive rebound or getting himself open on a drive.
Yeah.
And I thought both of them played really well
And
tonight.
we're never in our bounce offense. I mean, I tell those guys early in the year they were wanting to set so many flare screens underneath there for our shooters, and that's fine. But also with the way we're getting to the bucket now, their guys are having to come up, step up, and help. So I'm telling those guys get their hands ready, and our guards are finding them, and they're able to score around the bucket. So it was good. You could see tonight Mitchell's back still really bothering him. We didn't know if he was going to play, honestly. Didn't go to the walkthrough today, but was able to kind of fight through. You can see he wasn't 100%. So it was nice for Cade and Trey to kind of pick up some of that scoring and energy and effort, that the Mitchell's been bringing defensively. It was just good to see. A well-rounded game.
I mean, Landon Driscoll, just the way he was able to create some shots from both beyond the arc and inside, and the way he was able to finish. I mean, these last couple of weeks for Landon, you can tell it's a senior season, and he's hungry for a championship.
100%. He's playing some of the best basketball, as an I've coached as a guard has played. He's really getting us into all of our stuff, taking real high-quality shots, not taking any bad shots, delivering the passes on time. He's really finishing off his senior year strong.
Well, you guys now move on to the semis on Wednesday against a very good Vienna team. What we know about them?
Yeah, they're really good. And that's just what I told the guys last year. It's going to be a different style of game than what we played against Fairfield. Whenever we get together, it's possession by possession, slow it down. What was it, 39-36 the other night? That is not the way Vienna wants to play.
The halftime score probably.
I mean, they want to get up and pressure, and they want to get the ball down the floor and get up as many shots as they want. It's kind of similar to what our girls saw when we played Robinson in that regional championship. Robinson wanted to shoot it, go get it. The more times they can shoot it, the more times they think it could go in. Whether it's a good shot or a bad shot, that Vienna wants to get shots up, so that's going to be a little different for us. Could play into our hands a little bit, but we need to take high-quality shots. We need to make them guard us. They don't want to guard really, really long. They want to, like I said, they want us to miss and then them get out in transition. So we need to be patient. We need to run our stuff. We need to take high-quality shots. It should be a really good game.
Well, I think defensively, some of these games where you guys have had to kind of lock down on one player, you think 0-3. I think if you guys could find a way to shut him down, you're going to be in good hands.
Yeah, and the best thing about him as a player, I mean, you'll hear about all his accolades, over the next couple of days for the people who are listening. I mean, he's their all-time leading scorer in Vienna. He's their all-time leader in assists. I mean, he is a whale of a player. But he's so good in the open court. And so how does he get out in the open court? Is by us taking bad shots and misses, and then the ball getting into his hands and him getting it down the floor. So like I said, we need to make take high-quality shots and put them in the bucket so they have to take the ball out of the net, which could slow him down a little bit. But he's a good player. That's going to be Landon's assignment. And, we switch ball screens. So everybody, collectively, we're going to have to all be ready to guard them. We're going to have to really protect the paint. They're a team that we're going to have to make them shoot over top of us. And we're going to have to take care of the ball because they'll put some pressure on us. But, yeah, we'll have a day of preparation tomorrow, and then we'll go down to Massac County and tip it up and see where we're at.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
That's Kevin Wolf as the Bulldogs defeat Eldorado 70-35. The player of the game is brought to you by First Bid Bank and Trust, a partner you can bank on. Count on the great folks at First Bid Bank and Trust in Carmine. Really no question, Travis, Landon Driscoll 25 points tonight and a great outing in his final game on this court.
Yeah, he did a good job at, like Coach said, taking care of the basketball, getting them into their sets. And he did have 25 big points, was crashing offensive glass. Maybe the only downside was he fouled out, but, the last foul was just a take foul to get out of the game. But he did a great job, and he's done that all year, and hopefully he can continue to do that. And he's going to, like Coach said, he's guard and treat. He's going to have a long night on Wednesday.
Well, looking ahead to Wednesday, Vienna's a really good squad. We've only seen them play other teams. They haven't played Carmine yet this year. They, of course, beat Carmine in the regional last year down in Harrisburg. I mean, Travis, what's the key for the Bulldogs to win on Wednesday?
They're going to have to slow it down. They're going to have to take the air out the ball. I mean, they're going to have to make it possession by possession. They're going to have to force Vienna to play on the half court. Don't get me wrong, they can do it, but when they're at their most lethal is when they're out in transition and Treat's running the fast break, throwing it up ahead, and they're going to get a couple guys up, skywalking around the rim. If they can force it into a half-court game, Carmine's going to put themselves in a position to compete.
That's going to wrap things up for us here from McDougall-Evers. Big thanks to Joby Wagner back at the WRUL studio. For Haley Winkleman, the lovely Whitney Carter. For those of you watching on the WRUL Sports YouTube channel, Bulldogs defeat Eldorado 70-35. They'll face Vienna Wednesday night at 7:30 down in Massac County. For Travis Black, I'm Cole Carter. Thanks for watching and listening to Bulldog Basketball.